Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Okay, so those are not the ones I want. Those are not the ones I want. Those smell so good. These are the ones I want. Yeah, whoops. That energy, I don't know, this energy is like, whoa, guys. Not really making sense of it. I don't think we need to make sense of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely sage. Energy is going to shift. I mean, it is what it is right now. Let's just see. In regards to this week, let's just try to make sense of something real quick. Just going to leave this as is. I want. Okay, that's. It's like read the reversals, but there's only one reversed. So. All right, so it's the star, guys. So can you see? So this is like going after you want what you want. It's the closest to the star. It's the room closest to the stars, right? So it's the clues, but it's inspiration, being yourself, being accepted. It's freedom. So there's a transformation during this energy that we are clearly unaware of. It's almost like trust the stars. Looking for one particular deck. Whoa. Well, I'm gonna go. I was looking for the crystal deck, but I'm gonna go with the shaman deck. So I'm not gonna stay too much longer, guys. It's the energy, and I almost don't even want to be with it right now. You have Dancer right there, reconciliation. So it could be you, yeah, past life. Yeah, it's shaman sorrows. Okay. But it is you working with the shaman energy. So it is that sorrows, it is the chaos. Look towards the stars. Whatever's happening is meant to happen in this transition. Okay, because this is a new you. It's like new you, new life. Whatever this. Oh, there's a transmission this week too. Going after what you really want, saying goodbye to what you need to say goodbye of. It is happening whether you want it to happen or not. By towards the end of the week, I feel like there's going to be a big energy shift. There is a download you're getting right now. I don't know what download it is. You might be feeling it on the right side of your temple. Yeah, and the hunter. So it's going after something and getting on the right path. So it's the ups and downs for the next few days. Yeah, you guys are getting a massive download right now in regards to what is coming in. It's not one of those things where obviously you're in control of your own energy, right? But stay on top of cleansing, that type of stuff. Like she had mentioned, she saged the house, she feels a lot better. It's the ups and downs. You can do that. That is a temporary though with this week's energy. So if that's the case, you do it again. I don't know what type of download this is, but it's not done. It's a new course, a new direction, because whatever it is, the ups and downs you come out of, but you're coming out of it with something. It's just ancestral. So there's an ancestral download right now, an inner knowing. It's just there could be some doubt here. Don't doubt it. So currently it's the sorrows the next couple days. It's whatever this is getting you on your path. The way I just worked with the salt, I typically don't work with the salt that way. It's in spirit's hands. I just did what I did on my end for you guys. It's just blocking their energy from you, even though it can't touch you, but it's a different type of block to return to sender. So very subtle, calm. Whatever this is, though, it's the download it's got to be an ancestral download. And look, it's kind of going through the eyes, through the temples, how like I kind of just said. I don't know if you're going to feel it there. In regards to the sorrows, it's gonna last a lot longer for others. Whatever download you just got is going to help improve the energy. I even heard drastically. Yeah, it's also that empathic energy, feeling somebody else's energy, and I know that's tough. So we just kind of helped that by protecting your energy towards the other one. It's more of a release, so you're not feeling it. So it's almost like not using. I almost heard telepathic, but it's so you're not using that empathy right now, which is what I think the purpose of the salt was, kind of taking away the empathy, especially if it's thoughts of something else or just kind of like a bummer or just kind of like real low, very dense energy. Um, it's yours. It's going to be given back. It's not taken from you like that, guys. It's just um, I actually already kind of feel the release on whatever it is they just did. It's not a permanent solution, obviously. It's a temporary. It's temporary to get you on your path to go hunting after like the things you should be hunting after right now, not the memories, not the sorrow, not the funk, like what the fuck, blah 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 blah. So it's the empathy that was turned off just for you to get to like a different phase with your energy, almost so they can transmit this download. And then from there, it's kind of like where you're going to take it. And throughout the week, in a very subtle way, it's going to kind of come back. There's also a preparation, something being prepared here on your end. There's could be like a sense of pressure. Let that go. Yeah, the sorrows, you have death. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't put the computer over here because I really didn't think I was going to read it like this. But briefly, there's no point in kind of like staying busy, stuff like it is what it is with whatever this is. It is what it is. It's like be thankful they just took that. It's like something ending or it has to end. And this is not Matrix. Again, it's the right lobe when I just touched that. So um this is definitely a transmission. This is definitely an activation. So it is whatever this is the end of, and in a spiritual sense, guys, it is following your path. It really is like the end of one life and starting a new life. And it's however you're looking at that. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're creating, wherever you're going, there's a ceremony. You might dream of sacred ceremonies. It's like the energy, like almost like saying goodbye, like with the weekend energy that's kind of like crossed over into this energy with the sorrows and the death. This is again more spiritual than Matrix. This is getting you on your path. The ancestors around you got strong shaman energy around you. In regards to the path, I just feel like you guys were kind of like in Pac-Man mode, and it's like we're done with the Pac-Man mode. This is honor, like another hunter. You're just, yeah, you're surrounded by this energy. It's honoring yourself, honor, like, could be in the sense of empowerment, but it's more than this. It's more, how do you want me to explain honor? Honoring yourself, leaving something behind. Like, I don't, but it's subtle. I don't think you know what you're leaving behind. You're just moving. Again, it's your ancestor being guided, knowing there's no way around this. But this is more like this is more of them even honoring you. This is all ancestral. The like spirit's not even coming out. Like it isn't, it isn't, right? At the bottom of the deck, yeah, destruction. Before that was empowerment. This is all, this is like your old tribe pushing you through. It's again, I got the goosebumps. It's like the gateway. The gateways we can't see or sense. You might be in the sorrows or the lower energy, the dense energy. Again, it's this, whatever this is had to happen. You can't escape this energy. Even how I was like, oh, we talked about the whole like serotonin and dopamine, like all this stuff, like getting that back. That's just learning to work with like a new type of energy. It's not going to take you out of this per se. You could be stimulating this yourself by doing that, but this is all your ancestors are around you. I feel like spirit here too with the knowing, because it's spirit and the ancestors, but it's more, it's like a shaman tune up. Like I don't know. Like they know what's best. It's not matrix. So I'm placing matrix with sorrows, the death, getting you on your path, honoring who you are. Like you're also being honored as if like you're in a ceremony, depending on which sacred circle. Yeah, there's a sacred circle. Some of you are in line for it. Some of you are just there. You're already there. In the dancer of a reconciliation. That was the first card to pop out. This reminds me of just like a ceremony, how they're dancing around you, coming back together. You might experience a very, very intense dream. You might come across an article with a ritual in it. This is more than like a ritual, like ISIS setting up a ritual. Like it is more than that. You might initiate it with the previous video, with going within and repeating that chant, or just look for the name or whatever. That this might be why it's a new name. New name, new you. The new name might not even come to you. But these are the ancestors, guys. This is just dancing around you. There's also an activation. There was a huge download there. This is definitely pushing you through a gateway. in regards to the knowing. Okay, it's the I. It's lifting lifting the veil, seeking the truth. Could be psychic abilities, something you're witnessing. There's blessings coming in. With the path, you have the sun. Okay. Again, it's to get you somewhere new. It's new beginnings. Could be good news on its way. And again, the star, the same one, being guided. With this energy being honored, it's the circumstances that connect you, the certain people, it's the things around you. This could be also creating something new, combining different elements to create something new. And the waves is just, it's the deeper connection with the spiritual world. Okay, so again, it can be sometimes overwhelming, but trying to get you back into the flow of life. Okay, so the crossroads. I wouldn't say you really feel stuck, but you're making a life decision here, or spirit's making a life decision for you. It's a big deal. I guess it depends on how gracefully you want to help push yourself through, or go through this transition yourself, how much you're willing to partake, because the only thing they took temporarily is the empathy part, which is huge though, because you can concentrate, but you have to learn to work with that because it's a part of a gift, right? But that needs to be briefly taken, which is a huge help. It's going to be a huge help. Huge. Yeah, because this is me clarifying, right? So if this is what's going on and we already know it's the star, right, leading you in a new direction. With the path, it's the sun having you see something clearly, or not even particular in particular, like seeing it. It's more like it's it's just something new. It's the beginning of something, right? It's a new path. And it's definitely ancestral, whatever is coming this way, right? And to clarify, it's because it's like being at the crossroads, like wavering back and forth, like, what do I do? I don't know. Like, but these are my circumstances, connections, things like this. But this is to get out of this crossroad, to get you out of this, energy so you can move. Because there had to have been like a pause. And even if it was just with the energy of the next last day or two, like, the pause probably would have lasted a little longer if I didn't come on and do this. Like, it's ironic because I was like, do I go on? Do I not? Maybe if I go on, it would make me feel better. Like, so, like, even like I felt stuck, but not stuck. I didn't even know how to explain it, but I was like, all right, well, let me jump back into the routine, go on. I almost said Facebook, go on YouTube. But then I was like, from when I just first jumped on and then did the incantations, I was like, that didn't really help. But now I get it. And it's not a spell. It's not somebody's more powerful. Like, you can't be touched right now with all this ancestral energy around you. You're being guided. You definitely have like an inner knowing here. And you are gonna your ancestors, you are gonna reconcile with your ancestors in the next couple days. Whether it's a dream, whether it's a flash, you see something. Oh, last night my light flickered again. I was like, "Hi." Right? And it's brief. So I don't know if they're gonna keep coming in and doing the same thing as many times as it takes to tweak whatever they're tweaking. So I really wouldn't worry about the sorrows and the death. They're getting you on a new path, one that can grow, one that can evolve, withstand the energy. And they're honoring you. This isn't about honoring yourself. This is just like a pick me up. Some of you might want to splash salt water on your face or your lips. My fingers, I must have just touched something and it's all the salt I was working with. But my lips are so smooth now. It's not like for a cosmetic thing. It's a cleansing, or just put like a dab of Himalayan salt or whatever salt you have on the tip of your tongue. Or rub it and then toss it and then just rub your lips and that will be enough. So again, it's like you're waving on something back and forth, like a teeter totter, back. You're waving. Stop wavering. You're definitely being guided. You already know something. Some of you, again, it's animals. I feel like this knowing is going to become clear. Yeah, so, but this is the deeper connection to the spiritual world. Okay. It's like reminding you things are not out of your control here. It's really to just get you back in the flow of things. Is what's going on. And again, the star in the eye. Okay, lifting the veil, same energy. That card, seeing the truth crushed me, came out here. But I don't think I want to get into that like that. It feels more matrix. Some of you, it could be family. So let me just, I don't feel like matrix, like being stuck on the path. This is, yeah, whatever you're getting through, it's just that strength. And again, look at it's all the hunters looking right at you. You got lots of spirit guides, but these are tribes. The hunters aren't really guides. I mean, they're guides, but they're not spirit. Like it's from past lives. I mean, they're just all around you. Your ancestors are definitely guiding you. You might come across this inner knowing regarding something. If you experience that type of ritual or something, it's amazing. I've experienced it before. It's one of those things that I'd love to experience a lot more, but it's not like that, and it's not necessary. It's not for show. You know, they don't have to keep coming in and proving. I mean, this says enough. Dancer with the joy. So I guess just let this happen, you know? Um, Protect your energy even going on. No, it's not really social media. It's more like it's more like hmm, not really sure on how to place it. So I'm gonna leave it at that. We've got a lot of tiger's eye around here. It's ironic because Lonnie went to the fair. We got a little tiger's eye, heart, and elephant. But I've had this tiger's eye sitting here for a little while. You want to be careful with tiger's eye though. You can keep it next to you. Just don't wear it to bed right now. Kind of move it away when you sleep. Keep it next to you during the day if you own tiger's eye. Um, Let me see what it's ruled by. It brings focus to mind. Yeah, that stamina. Read. I just said that 3 times. Re-energizes the sense and helps stay grounded. And helps correct if there's any doubts in your mind, bringing good luck, and protects the wearer against enemies. Um, some look at it as the evil eye. But I know, why should you not sleep with tiger's eye? Unfortunately, they're not as effective when worn before bedtime since they tend to stimulate the mind. Tiger's eye can bring about nightmares and insomnia. Okay. So, unless you really need them, better leave them out of sight. So, I wouldn't wear it to bed. Um, Obviously, keep it in the bedroom, that type of stuff. It's a great crystal. But the crystal should be kept in salt water overnight in order to recharge this particular one, or washed with fresh water and then placed in the sun for a couple hours. Should probably do it every 3 months. Um, there was something else in regards. Oh, it's Taurus, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn. Who should not wear tiger's eye? And the thing is, guys, um, anyone can wear certain stuff. It's just a matter of how it's placed. Because it says here, like zodiac signs with ruling planets that are enemies of the sun and Mars should not wear tiger's eye. Precisely, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra zodiac signs should not wear tiger's eye. But if you're wearing it in the right place regarding your planet placements, you can get away with it. But if your ruling planet, so basically, if your sun or your Mars is in Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Libra, not a good idea to wear this. Okay. Can you keep it around you? Yes. I'm just talking about wearing it. There's no harm in wearing it. Okay. But this is why it's so important when it comes to crystals and what you wear to do your research. And this is why even jewelers, because typically you would never wear an emerald on this particular finger, but because of where my planets are and because of ancestral backgrounds in certain lives, I can get away with it. Most people cannot get away with wearing emerald. Um, and when you do wear it, it's supposed to be worn on certain fingers, and it's certainly not this one, but it works for me. So this is why it's so important to have this knowledge with anything that you put on, in regards to any type of crystal you choose to wear. I see a lot of people wearing rose quartz or amethyst, and because of the basic stuff, right, and not taking it off, and that's not always beneficial. So, um, but again, each finger represents some planets, but it also depends on your placement of your chart. Is there a book I can recommend? No, you can find this. You can find this all on Google as well. You know, um, but it's what Lonnie was drawn to, and it's ironic because I almost said something to you the other day when I was like, "Oh, we don't need that tiger's eye anymore," but it's not necessarily it's not true. I just kind of put it aside, right? Because it was a couple weeks ago where it was like tiger's eye was like calling, but this is what she was pulled to in regards for me when she decided to grab me a crystal at the fair, you know? So, again, it has some beautiful benefits. Um, but again, just don't sleep next to it, okay? But Tiger's Eye offers protection from evil spirits, black magic, and can make the wearer fearless, successful, and confident. Tiger's Eye stone improves focus, concentration, especially in children, and also can treat stomach disorders, chronic pains, anxiety, depression, and insomnia. But again, do your research because the opposite, it can cause insomnia. Get what I'm saying? So make sure when you Google these, you want to Google the benefits of these stones and then who should not wear them, what zodiac works best with them. You know, this happened to be my mother's, it happened to be my grandmother's, and then it was my mother's, and then she gave it to me. I absolutely love it. But I've never really been pulled to Tiger's Eye. But the fact that Lonnie just got me these, um, is a reason for that too. She's not really pulled to like that gold look either. And it's ironic because when I was looking up crystals the other day, I don't know if it was for you guys. Oh yeah, I was looking up this stone. Um, I came across the Tiger's Eye pillar and they're intriguing. Um, and I almost said something and I didn't. Sure as shit, she gave me those the other day. Um, but she also got it from the same place where I showed you where I got this, and I was like, "Oh, great!" I'm like, "Did you bring home a spirit for me?" Remember with the other stone, I had to kind of took me a while to cleanse that fucker. So I'm just thinking for me right now, if she was pulled to the Tiger's Eye, it wasn't even about the elephant because typically she'd get me like two different things. So it's almost like spirit being like, "Get mom Tiger's Eye," you know. And again, it's wonderful to have during the day for concentration, certain stuff like that. So reason for everything, guys, right? So again, this energy is just like kind of all over the place. I do like that especially if you're an empath, I do like that was temporarily taken from us. It will be given back. It's going to help you push through. Um, and again, in a spiritual sense, guys, I really just feel like it's out with the old and with the new, and not in the sense of the matrix. Yes, it's going to benefit you living and walking in the matrix, but this is more of some of you are going to feel like brand new people. I've already kind of had that experience with different things, but it's it's the elevation, whatever is meant for you this week is coming in. And again, it could just be elevation, it could be um, an extension of your truth. Like it's by the end of the week, you're gonna coral might help you, but by the end of the week, I just got pulls of the coral. Um, Coral is super superficial, super superficial, super beneficial. Um, I really feel like by the end of the week, you're just gonna feel like a brand new person. Like whatever this was, um, it needed to happen and go that way. Like I said, I was like, do I go on? Do I get back into routine? Like meaning like just go back on and do this and maybe go back. Like it's not what it was about. Like this is what this was about. Um, I don't know if this is benefits of coral. feel like, I don't know if this is brain coral though. It strengthens you, it regulates your heart, it reduces stress, improves symptoms of anything going on with your lungs, your well being, improving memory. It's very therapeutic. What is choral music? He uses hidden abilities to perceive renaissance in the vocal tract as pitches. Hearing test. That's different. It's protection, it's recreation. Relief from debt, improves mental, physical health, overcomes obstacles, increases confidence and courage. The red coral is symbolic of Mars. I don't have any red coral. It can draw love into their lives, looking forward to making changes, releasing the past. Who should not wear coral? Here we go again. Among the 9 gemstones, fabled gemstones, ruby, yellow sapphire, and case, Leo ascendant should not wear red coral. Native to Virgo ascendant should not wear it either. Red coral, so that's just really the red. Because I remember when my mom found that little piece of coral, I was like, how do I get that on a necklace? Cancer ascending should wear red coral. I'm a Scorpio rising, but it's all pulling up red coral right now. Before it used to just give me all sorts of stuff on every type of coral, and for right now, it's just emphasizing the red, which again can be linked to the whole Mars thing. But anyhow, I'm just gonna. Anywho, guys, enjoy the activation. Whatever just went down. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I will be scarce off and on YouTube this week. Not only do I got to get this other channel launched, it's the energy, and it's more protecting my energy and protecting yours. So I know it's a heavy week. I just didn't pick up on how heavy it was going to be in the midst of that other reading. Health, your health. Little pick me ups with your health. It's the intake, what you're taking in. So just be wary. We've had these conversations plenty of times. I'm getting pulled to my coral everywhere. Okay, so we have coral around the house. It seems to be a thing right now. Let me see the images of brain coral real quick. Images of brain coral. Well, I know what it looks like, but this could possibly be brain coral. This is not. Hold on. I don't even know where I got all this fucking coral from. I brought home this one particular rock from, I think, the Grand Turks. And everyone was laughing at me. They're like, you never get away with it, blah, 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 blah. It's in Sheldon's enclosure. Let's take a brief picture of it. Wait, no, let's. Stuck under there, I can't get to it. This has to be. It's the white coral. It just it's special healing power as it removes weakness. Here we go again. Even the white is just linked to Mars. This leads to intensely more willpower, elevated. It also elevates the soul as well. And it leads to generate the mental and spiritual powers. And it also gives you peace. Through these stones, special divine thoughts are raised in mind. So yeah, if you have coral and you're working on the incantation or anything like that, so coral and tiger's eye is really good this week for my spirituals. And if you don't have either, that's fine too. They're telling me sand. A natural exfoliant, walking for the distance, it boosts your mind, it stimulates your feet, magnesium, takes away stress, tension, just sand outside. I'm seeing more sand and dirt, so I don't. Super strange message. Hold on. See the dirt or sand. So I think you have all three, get all three. If you don't, just guess the dirt right now. It's also used in rituals, divination. You can put it in the corners of your house like you would with salt. And improve your overall health, but like increases your sleep quality, improves your mood. The equinox has come and gone. I found myself thinking about spring cleaning. So even a little outside dirt and sand, soil, or just dirt. Whatever's going down, regardless of the coral, the tiger's eye, and the dirt, guys, whatever's going down, it's happening either way. Um, it's just more an added beneficial to you every day, whatever's going down this week. Okay. Um, it's more like a boost or a pick me up. All right. So, um, I just saw a blue jay. We have a nest over here, but that nest is so little, so it's very strange that I just saw the blue jay fly right there. So to me, aren't they more like aggressive? This is the last one I'm looking up. Spiritual meaning of a blue jay. A blue jay relates to everything strength, confidence, communication, depending on which context and when you see them. These birds' reputation of being loud, aggressive, and mean. However, certain cultures see them as lucky and a symbol of good things to come. So it might just be good things to come, right? But talks about strength and confidence to communicate. So a good communicator. Neither of these work with the throat chakra, but I'm not even going there. But it's definitely a message for you guys because it would make no sense why that blue jay would go right there. But they also symbolization of wisdom and innovation. Okay. It could just be the blue. Anywho, I love you guys. And again, my energy would be off and on scarce this week. Um, it's just the way it has to be. Because we're just going to keep getting the same messages over and over anyway until the 5th or the 6th, which is only like tomorrow and the next day, right? And then, so they're resourceful, resilient, determined. A lot of them look at them as good luck. But in the Native American, we are working with that shaman energy. It's a messenger between human and the spirit world, bringing in a message. Like I said, you can get messages in so many different ways. Okay. In order to just defend yourself without hesitation, thrive. They just want you to thrive. Okay. So I love you guys so much. and definitely protect your energy. In the sense of just be cautious of what you're doing, who you're talking to, your thoughts, okay? But I feel like there's going to be a shift within the next couple hours of delivering these messages anyway. So enjoy. I love you guys. And again, I feel like I'll be scarce, but you never know. I can say that and then I'm on way more than you know how that goes, guys. Yeah, no. I really feel like they want you to keep your energy scarce. Okay. It just again, try not to listen to tarot when you go to bed at night. Um, maybe certain chants, mantras, binaural beats for a certain amount of time. They're telling me to tell you no tarot at night. There's an infiltration there. It's making you wake up like, So those who listen to tarot at night, and sometimes I can listen to tarot at night. And I haven't lately because I know, but there's some type of infiltration there with these gateways. So don't do it. Be wary because some of you that are listening, if you think about it, if you're listening to it at night, whether the read itself is bothering you or not, you're not waking up like you normally do. They said you would have already picked up on it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Um, spiritual meaning of 3232. Again, you're trying to work with energy a different way this week, so don't fall into routine anyway. Why is my there it is. Why I was gonna say why is my normal not up here? It says that the angels are currently helping you right now, guiding you through the next stages and actions. All right, be careful with your thoughts, uplifting and empowering ways, expressing the truth, confidence, and grace. And you're going to have a lot of communication with the spiritual world on a spiritual level. Um, Again, it's just a lot of angels, ancestors, divine path, positive attitude. It's just the direction. Stay focused, stay centered. Stay strong in your conviction, listen to your intuition. And again, it's just currently you have guides currently helping and guiding you through your next steps of action, which we kind of just saw in that whole reading. Okay. So uplifting and empowering ways is what they're trying to do. So it's like your guides are trying to work on you in the midst of this chaotic energy. So be patient on them, be patient on yourself. They're like, it's not like cosmetic surgery. That's kind of like an instant fix, right? So what a weird interpretation and Nelly, what a weird not like plastic surgery, like what? Just be patient because you have guides and new tribes in and out, ancestors placing you. There's rituals. Um, it's gonna do that to your energy anyway. It's like lowering your energy to vibe your energy, but not initially trying to take the energy. Doesn't really make sense. Hold on. It's not like lowering your energy to raise your vibration, to raise your energy, but it is. So I don't know why. That makes no sense. It almost makes me think like you're a sitting duck too, but protected at the same time. So that's why it's like you have to partake in whatever this is. It has to do with the, again, leaving one life and starting another one. But in a way you might not even realize or recognize, guys. I don't know how else to explain it. So again, like, you definitely protected through this process, but they did lower a vibe to raise a vibe. They probably just had to get at something. They probably had to access something in your Akashic record. And there was only one way to do that. But it's being managed and maintained, so don't worry about it. I feel like a bunch of fucking robots right now, right? But again, spiritual rituals and certain stuff, guys, it is like a massive operation in a sense. So I'm gonna stop talking about it because it's not really something I can really explain like that. I'm just gonna go. I love you guys, and I'll see you when I see you. I love you, love you, love you.